Well, doesn't it seem like more often than not salads tend to move from a side dish to the main course during the summer months? With all the fresh produce, the possibilities are endless, right, Jimmy?
Endless. You can have smoky, sweet, spicy, tangy. There's so many different summer flavors. And here to show us how to wrap all those flavors up, not just into one, but into two dishes, Gretchen Hanson of HOBO's Restaurant and Bar in Rehoboth Beach. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you. So I work in normally 120-degree kitchen, and in the summer it's just excruciating. So anything I can do that's a cold dish, cold flavor,
it's a good thing.
Uncooked is a good thing. I mean, I am battling the heat all day long. So I know people like to have cold food during the summer because they do in the restaurant. So this dish is all about your technique. And what we're going to do is these corn have already been blanched with epazote and boiling salt water. You're going to sprinkle a little bit of herbal sea salt.
Before you get that far, tell me what she's making and what's in it.
She's making an esquitas corn salad, which is basically made with all the produce from the Rehoboth Beach Farmers Market. I'm using a little bit of Fresno chili, a little bit of red, purple bell pepper, some fresh corn from Freeman Farms, some tiny little cucumbers that are seedless.
Those are cute.
So we're gonna chop and basically compose all those things at the end. But the key is about your chopping techniques, your knife skills. And that's how you take it up a notch. So it looks not just from like something you threw in a bowl to feed your family and like, here, like it, kids.
Okay, so I'm gonna add.
Right, so you're gonna season these with these three ingredients. And this is a pico de gallo type of chili powder seasoning, a little bit of cumin, a little bit of herb amara. Now, we've thrown a little bit of canola oil on this pan. And the nice thing about canola is it's a very neutral oil. And as soon as we're done with that, we're going to throw the corn on the pan and start moving them. It's gonna splatter, it's gonna make a lot of noise, but it's gonna get a grill mark going. And we're just gonna do two so we can move it back and forth and get the grill marks going different ways. So just for the technique. So you wanna do it on a 45-degree angle and then on another 45-degree angle. So put it that way.
Can you tell her which one's mine?
Which corn is yours?
She put that one in there for me.
There you go. All right, so the neat thing about using one of these hot grill pans is that the seasoning is going to sear and you're going to release, here you're going to take over, you're going to release the aromatic oils of the cumin, of the chili powder, of the sea salt. So while you're working on that, I'm going to come over here with Jimmy and I'm going to work on these avocado dumplings with crab. And one of the things...
Okay, wait, before you get too far.
Okay.
Avocado dumpling.
Avocado dumpling.
What else in it?
Well, what we're doing is we're forming the outer shell out of avocado through a really cool little technique I'm going to show you. And then inside we put a crab salad. So this is just basically whole jumbo lump crab from Maryland. Fresh, not pasteurized. That is the key. Fresh is sweet. It doesn't have that vinegary sort of acidic taste. Huge difference in flavoring. We chopped up a little bit of pepper, a little bit of parsley. Nothing too exciting. The recipe is on the website, but just a few little tiny things. And we added a little bit of herbal sea salt, a little bit of white pepper, and a tiny little bit of lime juice. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut it around. All right. Now the key to doing an avocado dumpling is that you get it clean. So you get your actual pit out, and you have your whole stem. All right. Now avocados have a tendency to oxidize very, very quickly when we leave them out. So you see the brown. Exactly. That was only 30 minutes. So imagine what this will do over a couple of hours, and it's going to take a little bit to make these dumplings. You're going to take the spoon and you're going to go around the whole entire shell and bring this out wholly formed.
As one piece.
I know you can do it.
I'm not messing this up, is what you're telling me.
You need to check up on me because
You're doing great.
I'm doing great. Okay,
you're doing fantastic.
I was worried about making popcorn here.
Okay, you're moving it a little bit too much to get the grill marks. Not that you're not cooking it perfectly because it's perfectly cooked, but if you leave it in place, you're going to get a hash mark on the grill. People have a tendency, I know that's very exciting, isn't it?
Exciting, scary, however you want to put it.
It still makes me jump. So after 30 years of doing this. So you're going to let it sit for a second to get that grill mark. However, let me just be really clear here. This is beautifully cooked and it's perfect for our purposes. Okay. So you could take this off, start with the next one. All right.
And while Jimmy is working on his avocado there, I'll let you know.
So what we're going to do is we are going to, because we were supposed to make this so super, super neat, we're going to slice this down.
We'll fix what HOBO did.
Yeah, there you go. We're going to slice this down and then we're going to reform it. So if you'll see on the website where it has the ingredients, it's going to say put them by 2 by 4. However, we can just take this and we can mash it up a little bit.
Okay.
And we can make a nice little circle. How many people have made pierogies? Have you two made pierogies?
I've never
like
made a pierogi.
little dumplings that you fill in the center. What we're doing is basically making a dough out of avocado.
Okay.
Now, this is the trick. You're going to take this lime, put it in the squeezer, and squeeze on top here.
All right.
Okay, so I'm going to take care of some business here and let everyone know that
There you go. See these hash marks here and see how it's getting black? You're doing perfectly.
There are several ways you can get the recipe. You can go to, or you can send us a self-addressed stamped envelope to 1729 North Salisbury Boulevard, Salisbury, Maryland, 21804 or 801. You can go to WBOC.com, click on our picture at the top of the page, or give us a call, 443-880-9116.
All right, so I'm going to season this with a little bit of sea salt. I'm going to throw a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, which is my first fresh olive oil.
Okay.
You squeeze that half a lime juice here.
Right.
Now, this is the key. You're going to take a spoonful of this crab salad.
Yeah.
You're going to throw it in the center.
Okay.
Okay? So just a little bit, because a little bit goes a long way. And then you're going to take this plastic wrap that you have lining your
My
cutting board
there.
here.
Okay.
And you're going to bring it up and form it around. So you're almost forming a water balloon
Oh, okay.
of avocado.
All right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Then you're going to twist this and get it nice and tight. Get all the air out of it.
Okay. All right.
Looks like something you could throw at somebody.
But not
you
your
trust me with it?
co-host.
Oh,
Try not
on.
to explode it, okay?
Okay.
Because if it explodes and goes all over, you got lime juice and olive oil on for the rest
And
of
that's
the day.
never good.
As well as crab juice. So is that nice and tight?
Pretty tight.
There you go. Okay, so put it back on your cutting board.
Okay.
All right, center. Here, we're going to try and squeeze it a little bit and try and keep it formed. So put that back on your cutting board.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And then you're going to
'Cause we're
open
taking it
this
out.
up.
Right.
Boop, 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 boop.
That's pretty
Ta-da!
good. All right, obviously this is a very complicated recipe, a lot to do.
And then it goes.
So we are going to
Nice.
go ahead
There you go,
and
right
through
in
the
there.
magic of television get a taste of our gazpacho
One that
and
I
our
didn't
corn
put together.
salad. So let's just go ahead.
There you go. There's your spoon.
there.
There's
Yeah,
your spoon.
yeah. Thank
There's
you.
your spoon for your gazpacho. I would recommend drizzling a shot of tequila over the top of it
Right.
when you're done,
Yeah.
because I think it would enhance it a lot.
Just spice her up a little bit there, huh?
Oh, that is delicious.
But obviously, I don't do this
You
when I'm
don't
serving my
need that.
14-year-old.
Yeah.
Now, the corn salad, again, with all your cut up vegetables and your grilled corn and your salad dressing, you could make this entirely vegan by not including the cheese on the top.
Right.
And you could actually make this vegan by not including the crab in the center. They're both entirely gluten-free. So you can take this and do a lot of different options, and it's an incredibly healthy.
Gretchen,
right,
this
thank
is
you so
absolutely
much.
terrific.
Wow.
Thank you.
And Jimmy, Sean wanted us to save him some food,
Yeah,
but
we'll see about that.
he can't get back here to eat it until we figure out the mystery of where he is on Delmarva. Sean, we need our final clue.
Yeah, guys, you need a clue like I need some of that watermelon gazpacho. But first, I have your third clue. This town's famous chapel was built in 1755. Coming up next, it's the big reveal. Delmarva Life, we'll be right back.